guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at Team Payaman versus Wrecker'S team, which is Ftsm. Not really sure what it stands for, but yeah, it is Wrecker'S team. So if you guys look at behind me, just ignore the green screen. It just messed it up. It's the lighting. If you look at behind me, that is Wrecker right there. If you guys don't know who Wrecker is, he is a big Facebook gaming content creator. So yeah, let's move on. Let's look at the draft. So FTSM ban Yujan, they ban Loi. These are really common bans because they're very OP. As for Team Payaman, they ban Uranus and Hellcurt. Those are pretty common bans as well, but I don't see Hellcurt as banned as much as before. Alright, so I don't know who got the first pick since the video started like this, so I don't know who got the first pick. So we'll go from here. All right, we'll analyze the draft from here since I don't have the VOD of from the start of the draft from the start. So FTSM got Popol and Koopa. They have Jawhead and they have Kufra, which is really good. This is a very balanced team comp already. It's already a very well made team comp. And from what I noticed, Team Payaman, they like the Xborg pick a lot. All right, they like the Xborg pick a lot. They did take the Atlas, which is also very good. They took the Selena as well, which is also good. It's kind of like a Popol and Koopa, but I would say Popol and Koopa is more annoying since Popol and Koopa is like a point-to-click hero, whereas Selena you actually have to aim. It's a skill shot to hit your stun, right? And they took the Xborg, which there is still a lot of offlaners that you could use. There's still that the Esmeralda pick that they could have gone for. Who is good against Jawhead? They could have gone for Chu, which is just okay against Jawhead. Usually Jawhead match up against Chu, Jawhead usually wins since it's easier to use. But Xborg is also pretty decent, so both teams so far have a really good draft. Alright, so I have no problems with the draft here for both teams. It's good that Team Payaman actually banned the Horus, since considering that Kufra is on Wrecker's side, they don't have anything to counter the Horus for Team Payaman. I mean, they technically have a stun for Selena and then a ulti for Atlas, but it's not a guaranteed stun to Horus. Horus can just infinite dash. But if Team Payaman had Kufra, I don't think it would be reasonable to ban the Hearth. But yeah, very good ban. I would say it's a very good ban for Team Payaman. Alright, so let's see here. What else did they ban for Wrecker'S squad? Let's skip. They banned the Masha. I don't think they have to worry about the Masha. If I was them, I probably would be worried about Esme. I would be more worried about Esme rather than Masha. Or Carmilla tank support. Carmilla tank or support. One of those. I would be more worried about that than Masha, honestly. So I mean it's not a bad ban, but could have been better, honestly. Let's see, what do these guys pick? Okay, so they do a Yi Shin. It might be a funnel, it could be an offlane, so it is a flex. Ling is still open. Okay, so this is a really good pick for Wrecker's side. If Team Payaman is doing a funnel Yi Shin, Ling is actually a very good pick, since usually assassin funnel will always beat marksman funnel. Alright, fighter funnel will usually beat assassin funnel. Alright, and marksman funnel could beat the fighter funnel. So for example, Leomard funnel or Yuzhong funnel. Usually Kari is good against that, right? So it's kind of like, going against the roles going against each other. But this is really good for Wrecker's team right here. So yeah, I think these guys drafted way better. Ooh, Lunox. That could be a Lunox offlane or a funnel. I have tried a funnel Lunox with Akatsu and it's actually insane. Alright, actually insane. People should try it out more. People should try out the Lunox funnel more, honestly. But overall, like, both teams have a pretty good team comp. Decent amount of CC. Selena stun, Atlas ulti. These guys have the Jawhead. Jawhead throw. They have the old Jawhead ulti. They have the freaking Popol and Koopa traps. and the stun for the bite. They have the Kufra ulti and they have the Kufra second skill, which stops you from dashing away. But the good part about this is Yi Shin is actually good against Kufra since Yi Shin first skill has a immune. So if Kufra ends up catching Yi Shin, he can just dash away. Alright, so that's the good part. But the Ling is probably going to be chasing this Yi Shin around. And considering that usually Atlas will be trying to engage, right? Atlas is someone who engages and, you know, gives you vision. Unless it's Selena that gives you, like, you know, the wards around the map. There's really nobody to peel the Yi Shin unless Atlas sticks next to Yi Shin. But if Atlas sticks next to Yi Shin just for peel, they're not going to be able to engage. Their engaging power will definitely dramatically go down. Alright, so hopefully you guys understood what I mean by that. But yeah, let's keep going. Both teams have a pretty decent draft. Not, compared to the last game that I analyzed, whereas Next Play Solid just outdrafted Team Payaman all over the place. All right, so let's go to the laning phase. I am very curious to see where this Lunox is gonna go. I feel like it is gonna go. It is gonna be an offlane Lunox. So offlane Lunox is actually pretty good as well. Honestly, pretty good as well. Because if you're, let's say you're Jawhead and you're against an offlane Lunox, Lunox will just light form every time you go in. Every time you ulti, light form, nothing happens. And then when you try to run away, Lunox darks form, and then you get chased and you get freaking bursted by dark form. So it's actually really good against Jawhead. It's really good against Masha too. As for Popol and Koopa, since Popol and Koopa is a range hero, and you could just let Koopa harass the Lunox, then Lunox would probably be would have a hard time again laning against a Popol and Koopa. Alright? But this is a Popol and Koopa support, not a Popol and Koopa offlane. Against Esmeralda, Lunox is pretty decent against Esme as well. Same situation with the Jawhead. If Esmeralda goes in with the ulti, Lunox light forms, runs away. And then when Esmeralda runs away, Lunox dark forms, tries and kills you. So let's look at the laning phase. The early game is like the most important, the most important thing that you need to always think about. Because after early game, whatever situation happens, you just adjust. It's just all like, you do whatever you need. You do whatever is needed to be done after the early stages of the game. But at the early stages of the game, you're supposed to have a plan. All right. So usually coaches give this to you, depending on your draft and depending on your team composition. You always have a plan at the early stages of the game. Do you want to be aggressive? Do you want to play safe? Do you want to invade? Do you want to protect the blue buff because you have a lane? You know, all that good stuff. From what it looks like, let's see the laning phase. It is a normal 1-3-1. Actually, it is a 1-4-0 for Wrecker'S team. I'm pretty sure they want to protect Ling's blue buff from what it looks like here, which is super smart. Because if I'm Team Payaman, the most logical thing to do is to bully the Ling, is to just take the blue buff, and he cannot do anything. Ling cannot do anything without the blue buff. It's really hard to play Ling without blue. It's kind of like a Fanny. Alright, but Fanny's even worse. As for Team Payaman, it looks like they are doing a regular one. What is this? Where is Yi Shin? So I think they're gonna do a fast red with Yi Shin. Selena and Yi Shin doing a fast red, whereas Lunox and Atlas are gonna be at mid, just kind of clearing the wave, and Xborg obviously giving vision so that the blue buff does not get taken. So that's pretty much it. Okay, Atlas is actually just checking if, okay, are they actually gonna do blue buff first? Esmeralda sees this. I would say Team Payaman will come out on top here. And you might be asking why. First of all, Yi Shin and Selena, hopefully Selena bought roaming item. But it's okay if Selena didn't buy roaming item, so she can get level 2 as quick as possible. You know, these guys are going to get EXP from the red buff. Xborg hopefully doesn't get late to clear these minions at bot lane. And I'm guessing Atlas has roaming item and Lunox is going to clear this mid lane minions by herself. Alright, so let's see what happens. So obviously Kufra is here at mid. Wrecker'S team, they're kind of just like bunched up together, meaning they're gonna, again, I've analyzed the one with against Next Play Salty. This is kind of, I mean, it's really needed though. They really need to bunch up together just to protect this blue. But they're gonna be at a disadvantage at the early stages of the game. They're gonna be sharing XP. Their other heroes are not gonna reach level 2 as quick as Team Payaman's heroes. Alright, so let's keep going. See, look, all 5 of Team Wrecker'S team, all here, literally miss these minions on top lane and miss these minions on bot lane. Really bad. It's really bad. Don't do this, please. I understand that you need to protect the blue from the enemy team, but if you don't see like 4 or 5 people at mid to invade the Lynx blue, you could just clear first and then respawn afterwards. You can respawn afterwards and they get sandwiched. You don't have to, you don't have to protect the blue if there's not a lot of pressure. In this case, only Atlas is giving pressure, but it takes 4 of you guys. It takes 4, even 5 of you guys to try and secure this Lynx blue, which is not worth it. You will miss so much EXP from bot lane and top lane, alright? It is not worth it for Wrecker'S team. Watch. See, look. It's only Lunox cleared mid, and it was only Atlas literally trying to hopefully invade this blue. There's no point of 5 people for Team Wrecker'S team to be here. They're all only level 1. The Ling is almost level 2. But most likely this guy will probably run away. He has flicker. I don't know. He probably doesn't have second skill. If they kill this guy, sure. Maybe it's in freaking Wrecker'S team's advantage if they kill this tank. But we'll see. Hopefully they kill this tank. Make him pay for that. Make him pay for that. Yep, definitely. He fucked up. Okay, that guy fucked up. I don't know why Atlas went in with the second skill. Because after using your second skill at level 1, you have no more escape except for your flicker. And they literally just gave him a free kill. They gave him a free kill pretty much. Alright, so that might have been a mistake. Whereas Lunox right here, you're kind of screwed as well. You better use your flicker correctly here. Let's see. He might die as well, but after Yushin Shin and Selena got the red buff, they're still level 1 because, like I guess, Selena did not take roaming items, so she can get level 2. Because if Selena doesn't take roaming, doesn't get level 2 fast, she still doesn't have the stun, so she's gonna be useless early game if she's really late to level 2. So that's the reason why Selena didn't take roaming item. Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of the Atlas going. When you see like 4 fucking people over there, and you're the only one trying to invade the blue, there's literally no point in invading. You're just gonna waste your time. Alright, don't even bother. First of all, Ling has retribution. It's not reasonable. The trade-off is just not reasonable. The percentage of you succeeding to steal the blue is so low. Alright? With 4 or 5 people protecting the blue by yourself. And it's just not good. Okay, that Atlas play was not good. Alright, so Yushin Shin looks like he retribution the Bulbasaur. The good part about Team Payaman here is a lot of them are level 2 because Lunox got the free lane at mid, Yushin Shin got the red, and he retribution the Bulbasaur, while the only level 2 for Wrecker'S team is Link because he got the blue buff, right? So that's their disadvantage right there. Even if they secured the blue, was it really worth it at the end of the day? We'll see. They got a kill on Atlas, it's a tank, so it doesn't affect Team Payaman as much, alright? As much. Alright, who gets the other Bulbasaur? Jawhead actually gets this next Bulbasaur here. And finally gets level 2 after that, after getting that Pokemon. Alright, and Xborg is almost level 3 because Xborg got free farm here at bot lane since nobody was there, remember? And same with top lane. Actually, this top lane was completely ignored. Same with Team Payaman. Completely ignored right here because they were getting the red buff. Wait, was it? Atlas, Yushin Shin. Yeah, it was. It was completely ignored. Alright, Lunox is just clearing lane. So it still looks like it's a Yushin Shin. Who's top lane? Wait. Lunox has been mid lane. Yushin Shin and Selena were together. It looks like it was a 1-2-2 from the beginning. But Yushin Shin is taking all the buffs. So this Lunox still doesn't have a blue buff. Which is... What is this? It's not a Lunox off lane. It's a Lunox mid lane with no blue buff. Which I don't think I'm a big fan of. I would rather give Lunox the blue buff rather than Yushin Shin. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is kind of messy. This is really messy. Wow, I can't believe he got the kill with that ulti. Alright, so what happened there? Was Jawhead super low? Where was Jawhead? I see, so Xborg was doing a 1v1 against Jawhead, and Jawhead got really low, and then Yushin Shin got level 4 super quickly, and got the kill. Yeah. Right here, super aggressive right here. And first of all, why is Jawhead so aggressive? What is this guy doing? Yeah, what is he doing? Because look at his health. Look at Jawhead's health right here. Less than 50% already. But he's still the one chasing the full HP X-Borg. Why? Look at the minimap. He's still chasing the X-Borg with 25% health. Why? I really don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. It's not reasonable. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, that was probably a mistake right there. Yeah, X-Borg was not even close to dying at all. Was he trying to get the armor, or so X-Borg can't put as much pressure? Still a big mistake from Jawhead's side, I would say. You don't chase X-Borg like that, especially when you're that low with HP. Big mistake right there. Obviously, Lunox has no blue buff, so it looks like it's a Selena offlane instead. What is going on? Atlas, nice. Okay, that was a good stun from Atlas. Very, very well played. I don't know if Ling is gonna get a kill here. Hopefully, I think he does. Atlas gets killed. Yep. Okay, a tank for an offlane. Alright, oh, a tank for an offlane and a tank, which is in favor of Team Payaman so far. Alright, this is not good. This is not good for Wrecker'S team. I don't know what rank these guys are, but it's definitely showing the professionality between the two teams, alright? Definitely showing the gap of, they might have a good team comp, but they just don't know how to rotate correctly in the early stages of the game. They don't know how to take advantage of what they have, right? And, the rotation early game is very, very situational. I didn't think they needed 5 people to protect the blue. You just need 3 people. That's it. You have Popol and Koopa to poke with your wolf. You have Kufa to zone with second skill. That's it. And then just make sure Ling retributions. Because Lunox doesn't have retribution. Why are you scared, right? Why are you scared? Unless Yisun Shin was there, but you didn't see Yisun Shin there anywhere, so. Alright, now Ling's blue is up again. This is very well played from Team Payaman, timing that blue buff. Let's see who gets it. Now, this is where you need to respond for Team Wrecker. This is where you need to start responding and try to help Ling. Ling better secure this with Retribution, gets Atlas ulted. Who got it? I think Ling got it. Very nice Retribution from Ling, but I don't think it matters. X-Borg gets a kill, Ling gets a kill for a trade, Lunox gets a kill, no more blue buff for Ling. Alright, so at the end of the day, Team Payaman still won this trade. Because even if Ling got the blue, you're still dead. So you still lose the blue either way. So that's the hard part about playing the Ling. When you get the blue, you want to make sure that when you engage, you want to get out. Because you're going to lose your blue after you respawn anyways. So there's no point in getting a kill. You got a kill on Selena, who's a support technically, which is still not worth it, and 2 of you died. And it's just, they are getting out traded all over the place. Alright? It just does not look like, I don't know if they're a professional team. I don't think they are. It's just a team that came up together and, they 5-man together, but they're not, how do you say this? They don't go to tournaments and stuff like that, right? They're not a tournament play team, I think. I've never seen them on a tournament, honestly. So yeah, definitely need to work on knowing how to trade and stuff like that. Because if we reset, alright. If we reset, okay? Ling got the blue, Atlas ulted the Ling, and then Ling got the blue with Retribution. Alright, Ling is already 50% health. But do you really think you could end up getting away with 4 people of Team Payaman side right here? You're 50% health with 50% energy. If once you get a kill, I don't know if you're going to be able to get away. He got a kill on Selena, and that's it. After that, wait, did he not have first skill? He had enough energy for first kill. After getting a kill on Selena here, he could have first killed right here on this wall. Because look at Ling's energy. You see, Ling's energy is still like 45%. It might have been on cooldown. What happened there? Okay. Ling ultis. There it is. He second skill. Second skill. Oh my god, why did Ling do that? I think Ling went into this wall. Right here, right here. You'll see it. You'll see Ling right here. Right there. I'm not sure if he dashed or if he went into a wall. I think he might have went on top of wall, which is not good, alright? Especially when you just got done securing the blue. Because after you use your first skill and you use it to engage, don't expect to come back out. Do not expect to come back out. Alright? Because you're not gonna have any escape. There's no wind buff there as well. So he gets it. Yeah, he has enough. Look, he has enough energy to first skill. Right here. So he could have, like, if he had first skill, he could have first skilled on this wall. But he dashed over there, which is, I'm not sure about. Yeah, so, yeah, they are getting out traded. See what happens next. That is a free objective for Team Payaman because they don't have the Ling that has the Retribution. And the Yisun Shin is alive, so they get an easy turtle. These are just basic objectives that you should do after getting picks. So now Ling probably has to get the red buff and you're good to go. And never mind, you don't do the red buff first, you get the mid lane minions, that's fine, and then do the red buff. Same shit. Alright. Okay, now these guys are all level 4. Now we're gonna see a real fight. Everybody's level 4, all the OTs are unlocked. Let's see how they use their OTs to their advantage, their synergies to their advantage. Now Ling doesn't have blue, so I don't expect Team Wrecker to engage on anything here unless this Lunox is alone at mid. So yeah, and these guys looks like they're about to gank this Jawhead. They're probably gonna trade. They're gonna try to trade this Jawhead for this Lunox, but this Lunox still has Flicker and Light Form, so it's gonna be harder to catch the Lunox. Yeah, it is. And Ling doesn't have blue. Look, he's aggressive. He's literally 1v3ing these guys right now. Light Form, very nice. That guy ulted really, really early. Nice! Okay, this is really good teamwork for Team Payaman. Instead of Lunox running away that way, he just called it out, and then his teammates responded to where Lunox was gonna be. Super nice response from his teammates that was about to gank the Jawhead bot lane. So this is very good help for Team Payaman. But let's see, Lunox is still dead either way. But can Team Payaman trade it? It was a good decision. Oh, okay, that's a one-man ulti on the Popolan the Esmeralda, sorry. They cannot trade it. Ooh, that is very, very aggressive play from Xborg. Can he take it? That is a very aggressive play from Xborg. Nice second skill. Very nice zoning second skill. Doesn't have to hit. Ooh, he is... That guy's dead. Should be dead. That guy should be dead. Nice. Very nice sidestep. Good stuff, yeah. He just outplayed the Esmeralda right there. Very well played from Kylie. Kylie or Kyle. And they timed the blue buff. Now they don't have Esmeralda to help protect this blue buff. Ling needs vision. And I am not sure why. Is it me or this Popolan Koopa needs to put more vision around this area right here. He has a trap here, but there's no traps here. Or maybe Team Payaman is just good at clearing the traps. I'm not sure. So now Kufra knows this. They're doing the blue buff. Oh, that is really risky. Yep. And who got it? Team Payaman got it. So they, honestly, it's going to be really hard. Yeah. That's GG. They're going to snowball. If they keep timing the blue buff, these guys are going to snowball. Wrecker'S team does not have enough teamwork to protect this blue buff. That's GG from there. They should win. Whenever Ling gets shut down like this, it usually ends really bad. When Ling gets shut down like this, you cannot do anything about it. It's so hard to come back. And Esmeralda's not doing so good either, so... Yeah, really nothing happening for Wrecker'S team. Because look, all the towers, there's no objective, they're not objective minded, I would say, as Team Payaman. Compared to Team Payaman, all their towers are still 100% health. There's no trades going on. They're kind of just trying to go with the flow. If they get kills, it's good for them. But you know, kills, like I said from the previous videos, kills are less than objectives. All right, they are worth less than objectives, and they are getting out objectives so hard. All right, it might look like they have a fight. You know, the score is 6-12. But they really don't. Look how much the gold difference is. It's already 5,000 gold ahead. That's because these guys are taking more objectives. This guy's already level 11 and Ling is only level 9. That is how far the skill gap is. Block it. Nice. That guy's dead. Ooh, nice flicker. Never mind. He had flicker. That guy's Esmeralda's dead. Oh, yeah. Why did that guy stay? I'm so confused with this Kufra. Look, alright, he saw the trap there, alright? Keep in mind, Kufra knows that there's people here because he just saw the trap get stepped on. But he charges. He charges looking for a set for on this Yi Sun Shin, alright? So, where is your funnel? Where's your core? Who's gonna kill this Yi Sun Shin? Alright? Who's gonna kill this Yi Sun Shin? Nobody. Ling is bot lane. Jawhead is bot lane. The only damage dealer you have is Esmeralda. But can Esmeralda really burst out this Yi Sun Shin? Yi Sun Shin that's 6-0 and 2, whereas Esmeralda is only 2-4 and 3. It's just not logical to go in on this. And plus, you still kept holding your first skill when you realize that there's already people going in, and he could block your first skill if he just stands right in front of you. Which forces him to use Flicker and run away. And then Esmeralda's like, oh shit, I gotta help my teammate, alright? It's just like instinct. Shit, my Kufra got caught, I gotta help my teammate, I'ma go in. And then because of that, they die. Alright? That is mostly that Kufra's mistake. Mostly the Kufra's mistake. If I was the Esme, I'll be like, alright, he just fucked up. I'm just gonna let him die. It's just... Because you're more important than a tank. You should be getting more farm. Because you could actually carry as an offlaner. Let's see what happens here. Jawhead cannot do anything. Nice throw from Jawhead, but yeah, she has light form. She's good. Yeah, and see, that's what's annoying about Lunox, especially if the Lunox is really good. They just know how to escape. They know their capabilities. They know their limitations, right? Even if they're really, really overextended, they know that they can get away just because of light form, flicker, and all that stuff. And 7 minutes in, they're already trying to get the inhibitor tower, which is super bad for Wrecker'S team. Alright, also this is not an offlane Esmeralda build. That's more of like a... I mean, you could do this as well, but this is more of like a damage Esme build. Usually what people do, armor boots or magic resist boots, and then enchanted talisman, and then tanky items afterwards. Oracle, brute force breastplate, immortality, and stuff like that. I mean, you could build Calamity Reaper afterwards after those tank items. Whereas this guy's, okay, Curse Helmet. This guy does not have any armor yet. So, I do have a rule of thumb for the tanks, alright? Whenever I play tank, I have a rule of thumb. If I build armor boots, I usually build magic resist item after the armor boots. If I build magic resist boots, I usually build armor item after that, alright? It's not, you know, they're not super magic heavy because Yi Sun Shin is their funnel, alright? And Lunox didn't even take both buffs. Lunox is kind of like almost a support, honestly. Selena's more of like an offlaner. And they don't really have any more they don't really have a lot of items compared to what Yi Sun Shin would bring you. So he probably needed armor. That's why he's so squishy against Yi Sun Shin. Because he built both magic resist. And considering that Curse Helmet only gives you 25, I believe, 25 magic resist and everything else is HP, it is just not worth it. You're still squishy against a Lunox and a Selena that could literally burst you down. So, I don't know. Itemization definitely could be a lot better. Popalin Koopa is fine. This guy, Atlas, he doesn't even give a fuck. He went fleeting time right away because they're so ahead. Selena was actually building. Also, it is a Selena offlane. It's not a Selena support because Selena offlane got the jungle item, X-Board, Immortality, Bloodless Axe. Alright, Endless Battle, Blade of Despair, Necklace of Durance for support Lunox, and then he's about to build Clock of Destiny. Okay. Here we go. Okay, what happened there? Maybe the X-Board got a little bit too greedy right there. Let's see. Gets bit by Popalin Koopa. Alright. Okay, that is a little greedy. That is so greedy. He has no immortality. He went in, wasted Flicker, he's dead. Ling is trying to defend, but I don't think it's going to do much. Atlas is 1 HP because he has fleeting time. He's really, really squishy. This Esmeralda goes in, no damage. GG, well played. And this Yi Sun Shin is super, super fed. He's snowballing. He just needs to push this bot lane, get an inhibitor tower, and they're good to go. They still win the trade. Yeah, they only got the X-Borg, who got way too overextended, way too cocky. That was a really cocky move from X-Borg, ulting in like that with like that much armor, right? And no immortality. Alright, so all Wrecker'S team can do is defend and hope that they could live until late game, until this link can farm up, which is always not a good idea. Alright, so this is the difference between a pub team compared to like a more professional team, right? A more professional minded team, tournament kind of team. The early game rotation is really, really important. After that, it's so situational, right? You just do everything by your instincts. Alright, yeah, I don't see them coming back, honestly. I can see Team Payaman has actually not taken them seriously, to be honest with you. They actually went easy on them. Because this is, compared to the last two analysis I did, they don't play like this. They just kind of like, oh, fuck it, I go in, right? Fuck it, I go in. Look, Xbox, like, I'm a flicker and I don't give a damn. They could finish the game here and there. Here and now, see? They're kind of, yeah, BM at this point. They know they can finish the game. They're so fed. Snowball. There it is. Xbox doesn't care. That's GG. Yeah, it just skill gap. No armor. Oh, they didn't finish yet. No minions. Okay, I guess not. No minions. They get the Lord. They're probably gonna push with this Lord, and then GG well played push. Yeah, GG well played push. They're not gonna do. Wrecker'S team is so behind. Look at the Yisun Shin. 16-0 and 4. You cannot do anything against that. Even if Ling funnel is supposed to be better than Yisun Shin funnel, but the way they rotated early game just makes Ling so useless. Look, they invested so much on Ling, but then again, Ling is still useless because just objectively they didn't rotate well objectively as a team. So yeah, my tip for Wrecker'S team is try not to invest too much on Ling's blue buff. Alright, only invest what you need. Don't invest much more than what you need, which is the whole team. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. The first blue, even if it gets stolen, Link can still come back. If you've seen, if you've watched Brand Esports, Carl TZ's blue, how many times did Carl's blue get stolen? But they still ended up winning the game because objectively they are good. They ended up sustaining until the later stages of the game. So that's the important part. If the blue does get stolen, just try to live as long as possible for that lane to get fed. But yeah, Yisun Shin snowballed, so pretty easy game for Team Payaman, I would say. But yeah, if you guys learned something here, do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like. That is it for today's video, and I'm out. Peace.